As the sun set on the small town of Willow Creek, Sarah walked along the quiet streets, lost in thought. She had always been a dreamer, and lately her thoughts had turned to the idea of falling in love. But as she pondered the mysteries of the heart, she couldn't help but feel a sense of uncertainty. How did people fall in love anyway? Was there an art to it? A secret formula that only a lucky few knew? As if in answer to her questions, she spotted a sign on a nearby storefront. The Art of Falling in Love, a workshop for the heart. Intrigued, she stepped inside. The workshop was led by a charming and charismatic man named Michael, who spoke passionately about the power of love and the importance of being open to its possibilities. Sarah found herself drawn to his words and his energy, and soon she was fully immersed in the workshop. Over the course of several weeks, Michael led the group through a series of exercises and discussions designed to help them tap into their innermost desires and overcome their fears and doubts. As the weeks went on, Sarah found herself growing more and more comfortable with the idea of falling in love, and she began to believe that it was possible for her. Then one day, as the workshop was drawing to a close, Michael surprised everyone by announcing that he was in love with Sarah. At first, she was taken aback, unsure of how to respond. But as she looked into his eyes, she felt a spark of something she couldn't ignore. Before she knew it, they were walking together through the streets of Willow Creek, hand in hand, lost in conversation and the thrill of possibility. As they walked, Sarah realized that falling in love wasn't so much an art as it was a leap of faith, a willingness to be vulnerable and open to the unknown. Over the coming weeks and months, Sarah and Michael explored the depths of their connection, navigating the ups and downs of a new relationship with grace and determination. And as they fell deeper in love, Sarah knew that she had discovered the most important lesson of all, that sometimes the greatest art of all is simply letting yourself fall. Sarah and Michael's love story unfolded like a fairy tale. They were inseparable and spent countless hours talking, laughing, and exploring their shared interests. They took long walks in the park, went to museums and art galleries, and enjoyed quiet evenings at home cooking dinner and cuddling on the couch. Sarah had never felt so happy and fulfilled in her life. She had found a kindred spirit in Michael, someone who understood her on a level that she had never experienced before. They supported each other through the ups and downs of life, and Sarah knew that she had found a partner who would always be by her side. As time went on, Sarah and Michael decided to take their relationship to the next level. They moved in together and began to build a life as a couple. Sarah felt a sense of excitement and anticipation about the future, and she knew that she and Michael were meant to be together. But as with any great love story, there were challenges and obstacles to overcome. Sarah and Michael faced their fair share of disagreements and misunderstandings, but they always found a way to work through them. They knew that their love was worth fighting for, and they were willing to do whatever it took to make it work. As their relationship continued to flourish, Sarah began to realize that falling in love wasn't just about finding the right person. It was also about being the right person. She learned to let go of her fears and insecurities, to be more patient and understanding, and to appreciate the beauty of life in all its forms. Years passed, and Sarah and Michael's love only grew stronger. They faced many challenges along the way, but they never lost sight of what was truly important: the power of love to transform and uplift the human spirit. Looking back on her life, Sarah realized that falling in love truly was an art that required patience, courage, and an unwavering commitment to the beauty of the human heart. And as she sat hand in hand with Michael, watching the sunset over Willow Creek, she knew that she had found her masterpiece. The moral of this story is that falling in love is not just about finding the right person, but also about becoming the right person. It requires patience, understanding, and a commitment to personal growth. True love takes effort and dedication, but it can transform our lives in the most beautiful ways. When we are willing to open our hearts and let love in, we can experience the fullness and richness of life. Sarah's journey of falling in love taught her that true love is not just about the initial attraction or infatuation, but about building a deep and meaningful connection with another person. She learned that love requires vulnerability and trust, and that it's okay to make mistakes as long as we are willing to learn from them. Through her relationship with Michael, Sarah also discovered the power of forgiveness. When disagreements or misunderstandings arose, they were always able to talk it out and find a way to move forward. This taught her that forgiveness is an essential component of any healthy relationship, and that holding on to grudges and resentments only serves to poison the love that we share with others. Above all, Sarah learned that love is a journey, not a destination. It requires constant effort, attention, and care to keep the flame burning bright. She and Michael made a commitment to each other to always prioritize their love, and to continue to grow and evolve together as a couple. As Sarah looked back on her journey of falling in love, she felt a deep sense of gratitude for the lessons she had learned and the experiences she had shared with Michael. She knew that their love story was far from over, but she was excited to see where their journey would take them next. In the end, Sarah realized that falling in love truly was an art that required both skill and heart. And as she held Michael's hand, she knew that their love was a masterpiece that would continue to inspire and uplift their lives for years to come.